Hello my fellow Biafras, I don't come again. But before I say anything concerning this video that I'm about to show you now is actually for Igbo peoples. Is for Biafras as whole. So before I say anything concerning this video, this our brother wey una dey see for my screen like this don't finally come out to expose some things where every and each one of us need to understand, especially the Biafran people, because a lot of people are denying themselves, saying that they are not Igbos, talking a lot of things, talking down on Igbo people. But I want you guys to just calm down and watch this our brother wey una dey see for my screen like this, and see how we take expose and analyze what Igbo people need to do. Because I don't know why some Igbo people, a person wey dey speak Igbo people, they come and they tell you say I'm not Igbo people, I'm not Igbo, I'm from Igbo, I'm from this, I'm from that. But this our brother wey una dey see for my screen like this, don't finally come out to expose everything where every and each one of us needs to understand concerning this issue, this saga where they go on now online. Because some people are denying themselves, are denying their identity, saying that they are not Igbos. But this our brother don't finally expose everything. So if you have not followed me, follow this page and subscribe to my YouTube channel. One love.
You have no conscience. You have no conscience, and I don't get conscience. Conscience, profile. It's just man say conscience, profile. Many conscience pull to my. Now, at times when I see the people of Anioma and the Igbos of then Midwest region denying that they are not Igbo, do you know how annoying it is? Now, I want to shock you. I want to shock you that these people actually forgot that the problem, the real problem, the entire Igbo nation is actually facing today, and the hatred, suppression that we all are facing today, including me, the Ikwere man, was actually caused and emanated from that area. Of course, as at then, there was nothing like state or regional creation. In fact, there was nothing like Nigeria as at then. But then, there was an event that took place, which is a Kukumeku War. That Ekukumeku War was fought between the Igbos and the British government. The Igbos fought that war for several years. British soldiers died in their number. A lot of casualties from the side of the British government. The British government never liked the Igbos for that action because the Igbos resisted them so much that they were not allowed to penetrate Igbo land. That is where the Igbo man's problem emanated from. And thereafter, the British government began to spread hatred, began to mastermind hatred and the suppression of Igbos that you're seeing today. Now, the second one was, of course, you know, the infamous Igbo coup. A coup organized by the Yorubas was later framed an Igbo coup. One of those persons who participated in that coup was an Igbo man from Mbanam community in present-day Delta State. His name is Chukwuma Kaduna Nzogo. Today, you will be shocked that when you go to such communities where the problem of the entire Igbo nation, where entire race was tagged and was made to be hated, you will see people from that same community claim that they are not Igbo. It will shock you. People who speak Igbo, people who practice Igbo culture, people whose custom and tradition, everything about them, including the food they eat, is Igbo, claim that they are not Igbo. These two major events came from Anioma, came from the then, or what you call the then Midwest region Igbos. The Igbo nation will not deny their own brothers. When we heard that Chukwuma Kaduna Nzogo was responsible and they have tagged him, we embraced it. We took it. We chested it and fought for it. For 3 years, the entire Igbo nation fought another war for 3 good years because of the problem a Delta State Igbo man from Akpanam caused on the Igbo nation. We fought 3 solid years, and the casualties was more than millions. Over 3 million souls of Igbos innocent Igbos were killed because of this same Anyoma Midwest Igbos of present-day Nigeria. And then, without conscience that these people fought for us, these people stood for us in the Kukumeku War, these same people stood for us in the Civil War, embraced what they never crimed, they never committed. They stood for us. In spite of all this, you still come today to say, I am not Igbo. When you speak Igbo, practice Igbo culture, tradition, custom, and you have the guts and the temerity with no conscience, and you say you are not an Igbo man. Then when you finish claiming that you are not an Igbo man, you still go back and commit crimes. An entire nation will still target Igbo man. And you come to tell the Igbo nation you are not an Igbo man. The one fools from Yoruba land who came to invade the Igbo territory of Idu will now be putting fire on your bottom. Tell them you're not Igbo so that you will get appointment. Tell them you're not Igbo so that you will be recuperated into the Nigerian system or whatever. Tell them you're not Igbo. You have oil pipeline contract surveillance. Tell them you're not Igbo. You become a king who will recognize you. And they are fooling you. But when you commit another crime, they all target Igbo. Thunder fire you there. Thunder fire all of you there. You have no conscience. You have no conscience. And I don't get conscience. Conscience, profa. You just must say conscience, profa. Mene conscience pull to a monu.
Do you know that Nigeria is an inspired country? Yes, Nigeria is an inspired country. Calm down, let me explain. Watch these videos to the end, follow this page, and drop your comments at the comment section. According to Professor Ango Abdullahi, he made it pelusi to all Nigerians, trying to bring the attention of the Nigerian politicians based on the agreement of 1914 amalgamation of Nigeria. He was trying to tell Nigerians that Nigeria is supposed to sit down on a round table to discuss their unity because the unity of Nigeria expired in the year 2014. Yes, which is exactly 100 years based on the agreement of the amalgamation of Nigeria, where all the regions in Nigeria were forcefully joined together to form one country called Nigeria. So the professor was trying to call the attention of Nigerian politicians, traditional rulers, and all the clergies in Nigeria to remind them of the expiration of Nigeria, which happened in 2014. Understand? But our leaders, especially the politicians, they are all adamant to this. They don't care. They don't want to hear about this because of their selfish gain. Because of their selfish gain, they don't want to come down to sit down and discuss whether Nigeria will continue or Nigeria should go their separate ways. So Nigeria expired in the year 2014 based on the agreement of the amalgamation. This, like I said, was made pellucid by Professor Ango Abdullahi. So guys, what did you have to say about this? Do you think that our politicians should come now and discuss the way forward? Or should we continue with the dilapidated country called Nigeria? Please drop your opinion at the comment section. It's very, very important. Follow this page. Share it for others to see. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Truthpoint Channel 101. Thank you and God bless. One love.
Are you normal? Gentle. Ana m ajụ gị, are you normal? Ịkpọrọ onwe gị a gentle in the military, ịpụta na social media, ị na-atụ the government challenge. You are challenging Ngozi Orabeze. You are working under. You want the freedom of Biafra. Gentle. When do you start when do you start fighting for Biafra? Because so nondo. I need the freedom of this Biafra with the Mazen and the Kano. Where were you? Gentle. You know how ESN was formed? You know where ESN was? The first ESN camp, you know there? Some of you, look at you.